Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fandom Fight. This is week 2, where we have one fandom match for you every single day, and we have one that you have probably forgotten about. But this was going to be a matchup of two people looking for redemption, with the masshole himself, Lucas Schildbach, taking on the arsonist, Jay Burnz, who were admittedly stepping stones for people going to the title, and now they themselves have an opportunity to get themselves back in it. But I am not here alone. I am joined by my team partner, the TV champion and the future Fandom team title champion, Jim Green. How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm not sure about the value of a first-round pick for Mari Cooper, but I'm doing okay. I'm still thinking about it, letting it mull over. We'll see what happens out of the bye week.
Well, now that the Raiders have all three of those first-round picks, they have enough to go get Khalil Mack back from Chicago.
Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
But this is not a sports match.
Oh,
those
right.
are on Wednesdays. This is Fandom, and we have two players who are dying to run their mouths. So let's go to promos and hear what they have to say right now.
Got one clean hit. He hit my chin. He backed me up. I blacked out. When I came to, I had 7 motherfuckers on me. My cast was ripped off, and this nigga was bloody all the fuck out. Because I took my cast off. I got the way my homeboy told me is that I took my cast off after dropping a few elbows from his dude.
Well, I don't know how to respond to that. I'm going to be honest. I had forgotten this match existed because I forgot this league existed. I have to talk shit against that. How do I talk shit against nothing? Well, I mean, it's kind of Jay in a match, so let's just do this. Let's get it over with. Roll the tape.
All right, so 60 seconds of silence from Jay and someone in the background talking about breaking teeth and elbows, and Lucas not knowing how to respond and he takes shots at us. Sounds like the masshole is living up to his name, and Jay has nothing to say. Got any thoughts on that, Jim?
I think that rhymed. I'm not sure. I'm just ready to see how this game goes and how many informal challenges we get thrown out.
I am too. All right. Introducing first, representing the Neighborhood Watch Alliance and entering with a record of 0 wins and 1 defeat. He is the arsonist, Jay Burnz. And his opponent, representing the Silver Shamrocks and also entering with a record of 0 wins and 1 defeat, is Lucas Schildbach. Let me come up with a nickname for you. I'm tempted to just call you the masshole or the challenger.
I feel like that's just. I think the masshole is just. It's like the unofficial nickname now.
We'll have to use it.
It's the best nickname because I didn't ask for it.
Yeah, we might just have to give it to you. All right, folks, you've both been here before, but in case you've forgotten, because it sounds like Lucas has had better things to do, you each are going to be getting 10 questions from 10 different categories here in round number 1. This is our whiteboard round. You must verbalize your answer as you write it down, show it to us, all that good stuff. Basic standard round 1. You have 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. I did say that before, and I know that Lucas is looking to use that early. You have 1 challenge. If you win the challenge, you will get it back, and you can continuously use it until you lose it. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match as well. Any questions as we get into round number 1?
No.
All righty then. Let's get it on. Your first question comes in the category of DC. Who directed the Lego Batman movie? I put this question in there just for Jim. I know it's his favorite. It's just your all-time favorite, Jim.
Indeed.
What an overrated movie.
Can go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go over to Jay.
I said Lord and Miller.
That is incorrect. Go over to Lucas.
I believe it's Adam McKay's little brother, Chris McKay.
That is indeed correct.
I don't think they're actually related. Just to be clear to the audience, I don't actually think they're
Okay, I'm paying attention like I have been this entire time. Your next question is in the Wizarding world, and it is thus: who is the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone?
This is
we need
one of
first
the only ones I've actually seen, and I like it.
No, his first name is Professor in this answer. So
All right. So I can't do what I did last time with the
Nope,
herbology.
you can't do your sprout thing that you did last time.
I'd
5,
like to point out I was more correct.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Lucas on this one.
I wrote Professor Quirrell. I believe his first name is Quirinus.
That's correct. I cannot vouch for the first name. Jay.
Oh, I said Professor Quirrell. It's like squirrel without the S.
That is correct. And they're both on the board. Your third question
that's
comes
why
in the
he's
category.
squirrely.
Aha. Your third question comes in the category of Middle Earth. Who performed the song May It Be in The Fellowship of the Ring?
Personally like the Beatles version better.
I have no retort. I'm not a Beatles fan.
You get it because they have.
I
a song
get it
called
because it's Let It Be, May It Be. I see what you did
Yeah,
there.
you see,
I'm smart. I am smart.
that's debatable, but
Despite what Sandy and RJ will say. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go over to Jay.
No, I said Arwen.
That is incorrect. Go over to Lucas.
Is it Billy Boyd?
Is not looking for Enya. Enya.
I knew it was one of the two.
All right.
I thought you were looking for a character.
yeah, sure, why not? Your next question comes from Marvel, not MCU, not the MCU. Who plays Juggernaut in X-Men: The Last Stand?
X-Men, the last movie I wish. It's a bad movie. Except that they've made a few good ones since then. So.
I think most of the more good ones since then than before.
Well, lucky for you, I don't think it counts anymore.
Hopefully not.
I don't think any of them count anymore.
I don't think they do either.
Just like
5,
Deadpool jerking off somewhere.
4,
Nothing else.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Lucas.
Vinnie Jones.
That is correct. We'll go over to Jay.
I heard that guy hates eye ties. His name's Vinnie Jones.
That is correct.
Beanie Jones.
Your next question comes in the category of Disney. And this is where everyone hates me.
I'm going to stab you. I'm going to come
What song?
How many
was-
Oscar-nominated actors?
Who was the first woman to receive an Oscar for her performance in a Disney film?
Oh.
No, this is a good question.
Actress or character?
We're looking for the actress. If you want to show off and say the character, your prerogative.
My pen is dying.
The actors, Lucas, tend to get the Oscar, not the character.
That's very true. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jay.
I said Idina Menzel.
That is very incorrect. We'll go to Lucas.
Julie Andrews.
It is indeed Julie Andrews for that.
It is not Elsa from Frozen.
It was not Elsa for Frozen.
Wonderful
it was
Mary
Julie
Poppins.
Andrews for Mary Poppins.
100% deserving. He's fantastic.
Oh, this is going to be a quick match.
Oh, now it's my turn to ask you a question, and it's from Pixar. Finish the quote from Up. Adventure is blank. We are looking for 2 words.
This is probably my favorite quote from the movie. It's not a very quotable movie.
I like the part, my favorite quote is, "Don't put your fucking hands on my mailbox." That's the one, right?
If only they could use language and make that an R-rated Pixar movie.
No, PG-13, you get 1 fuck.
Ah, true.
Yeah,
Still
actually.
Pixar. 5, 4, 3,
I can see this being a PG-13 movie.
1. I could too with that first 10 minutes. Pens down. Start with Lucas.
Directed by Michael Bay.
not at all confident in this. The Goal?
Nope. We'll go over to Jay.
Adventure is much like the truth. I do believe it is out there.
That is correct.
Well done. Well
Big
done.
point there for Jay.
I
That's
saw
out there.
Up once and then forgot about it.
I don't know why it was nominated for best.
That
picture.
movie made
It's
me
not
a
there.
man.
All right. Your next question.
Best first 10 minutes.
Your next question comes in the category of Star Wars: Galaxy Far, Far Away. What X-wing fighter, besides Luke Skywalker, is the only one to have fought at both Death Star battles?
You want the pilot's name?
Yes, pilot's name.
So you should have probably put what X-wing fighter pilot, because an X-wing fighter is a type of ship.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know
Thank you
if
for
I
that.
don't know if this
Thank
person
you for
fought
that.
on the same ship. Did they fight in the same ship? Should I challenge this question?
Can we call him the Challenger, Lucas Schildbach, or should we stick with the Masshole?
I think you
I
put
don't
them
know.
together. Masshole Challenger.
The Masshole Challenger,
Makes
Lucas
it sound
Schildbach.
like
I
a
like
pickup
it.
truck.
Like
The Challenger's mass.
4, 3.
Didn't the Challenger blow up?
Yeah,
One.
didn't it though?
Pens down. We're gonna start with Jay.
I don't know, dude. I said Wedge Antilles.
That is correct.
Fuck you.
We'll go over to Lucas.
Wedge Antilles, maybe?
That is correct.
Ooh, sorry, we were looking for pilot Wedge Antilles.
X-wing fighter Wedge Antilles.
Your
It's
next,
kind of been like, you need the serial number of the ship.
That
Your
would have been
next.
messed up. Okay.
your next question comes from Daniel Craig, James Bond. And
the
answer's
answer
not
Daniel Craig. Damn.
No, it is not. What 007 film, not starring Daniel Craig, what 007 film was released in 1999? And it does not star Daniel Craig. Well, maybe. No,
That'd be
no,
funny
no.
if it did.
He wasn't
That'd be
famous
funny
yet.
if it did. It'd be
Or-
funny if Daniel Craig had a cameo in this movie, not playing James Bond, not realizing he was going to be James Bond.
I don't think he was famous
I
yet.
feel like that's been a fan cast for every movie since, is bring the previous one in as the villain. That's been like the fan cast in every Bond movie.
Oh,
I don't think he
the
wants to touch Bond
best
anymore.
James Bond pitch I've heard is to have Daniel Craig Daniel Craig have to fight Timothy Dalton and Pierce
Oh,
Brosnan.
Fuck yes.
Or Timothy Dalton, and Timothy Dalton kills Roger Moore, and Pierce Brosnan die, and George Lazenby got killed off screen, and so
Guys,
Daniel
I'm
Craig has
sorry.
to go get Sean Connery to fight Timothy Dalton.
This isn't Nerdgasm, but I'm just going to say Daniel Craig was too busy being in the trench in Love and Range in 1999 to be in this.
5,
So
4, 3, 2, 1. Credit that pitch to Max Landis. Pens down. Gonna go to Lucas.
The world is not enough.
Ooh,
Oh, did I
that
fuck
is
that up?
incorrect.
that is incorrect. We'll go to Jay.
Oh,
Was
fuck
it Tomorrow Never Dies?
No,
No,
it is
the world is never
enough.
enough.
Oh,
The world is
man.
never enough. That's a big
Oh,
miss.
And Lucas's answer, it wasn't enough right now, but it could be eventually. But in the actual title, it will never be.
No,
Oh,
it's
man.
never enough. All right, your ninth and penultimate question here in round number 1 comes from the category of scores and soundtracks.
Fuck.
Don't worry, it's an easy one.
Who composed the score for Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones?
There's the correct answer, and then there's like the really, really I'm dumb answer.
And I'm about to give you the really, really I'm dumb answer.
This is the worst Star Wars movie, I think, Jim.
I am in agreement. Although I recently rewatched Revenge of the Sith, and that movie is also terrible.
Revenge of the
Padme.
Sith a lot. I don't know. 5, 4,
Revenge of the Sith at
It's
least
got
has
one of the better
redeeming
lightsaber
moments.
fights.
1. What? Sorry?
I said Revenge of the Sith at least has
We're
redeeming
going to go pens
moments.
down, and we'll start with Jay.
Oh no, my retarded answer is John Williams.
That's correct.
That is the dumb and also the
We'll go to
correct
Lucas.
answer. It is John Williams.
That's correct.
Ooh, so we're looking for Jonathan Williams. Your
Composer
final
Jonathan
question
Williams.
is in the MCU. What supervillain name does Jackson Bryce, played by Logan Marshall Green, go by in Spider-Man: Homecoming?
Spider-Man Homecoming is a good top 5. MCU film for me.
Not that high.
It
for me,
is
but
the best Spider-Man to date.
That's not saying much. I don't think they made a
That's
good
also
one
not-
before.
it's also
How many
not-
repeats do I have? 3 or 4?
Yeah,
3.
three
right?
repeats the entire match, Jay.
Okay.
Go 5, 4.
Repeat.
That is Jay's first repeat.
What supervillain name does Jackson Bryce, played by Logan Marshall Green, go by in Spider-Man: Homecoming?
I remember the casting announcement for this one, and everyone was kind of excited.
Why?
Sure.
He didn't have a very big part, but I remember that casting.
I just think Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man there is.
Definitely, easily 5, 4, 3,
He doesn't have a
2,
weird Craggy face.
1. Pens down. We'll go to Lucas.
I believe he's called the Shocker.
That would be correct. We'll go over to Jay.
No, I went with the wrong one. I said Mac Gagarin.
Nope, Mac Gargan's in the film, and Herman Schultz, the comic book Shocker, is also in the film and also goes by Shocker. But that is the end of round number 1. Lucas is up 7 to Jay's 5. It is a close game. Anything can happen when we get into round number 2, which is our wheel round. The wheel round is going to work like this. You're each going to get a chance to spin our lovely wheel brought to us by wheeldecide.com. If you land on the category you like, you're going to get 5 questions in that category worth 2 points apiece. You can defer to multiple choice, but it will cost you 1 point in value. If you don't like what you land on, you can spin again, but you're stuck with whatever you land on. Masshole, do not ask if you can spin off of opponent's choice. You cannot.
I'm not going to. I can't challenge that.
All right. And yeah, that's about it. Any questions? Nope.
No.
Cool. Lucas, you're in the lead. Would you like to go first or second?
I will go second.
All right, you're going to go second, which means, Jay, you are going to be going first. All right, and Jim has brought up the lovely wheel. Jay, you will be spinning first, and your spin is in. And it's going to be landing on Marvel. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Our lovely Halloween-themed wheel here.
I will spin one more time.
All right, he's
He's
spinning
going
again. You're
for it.
stuck with whatever you land on this one, Jay.
Come on,
It
James.
is.
And it is Kaiju. You are stuck with Kaiju. Jay, I'm going to be issuing you your questions in the category of Kaiju. And
Okay.
your first question is thus. Why does Professor Yamani kick Ogata out of his house in Godzilla?
Son of a bitch. The sad part about it is I think I actually know this, but I want multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, because he thinks Godzilla should be killed. B, because he thinks Godzilla should not be killed. C, he slept with his daughter. Or D, he did not save his daughter from the Godzilla attack.
Well, my choice wasn't there, so I will go with probably the wrong answer and say D, he didn't save his daughter.
That is incorrect, Lucas. A chance for
Of course it is.
I'm going to go with... I think it's B is the one that he didn't want the Godzilla to be killed.
B is that he does not want Godzilla to be killed.
I will take B then.
And that is incorrect.
He did think Godzilla should be killed.
Did think Godzilla should be killed. All right, your second question.
Can I call Paul?
Your second question in the category of Kaiju. What Godzilla film was released in the year 1974?
Paul's like, you guys are idiots.
That's fine.
Out of all these.
That's okay, because he's not who I'm playing. So
he beat me though. So
1974. I'm just gonna throw a name out there because there are 1.5 billion of them. Godzilla versus King Ghidorah.
That is incorrect. Lucas, the chance for a 2-point steal.
Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla.
2 points for Lucas.
Oh
that was my other fucking guess.
Cody Magic. Cody Newberry Magic.
That's the only other Godzilla guess, unless you're gonna guess just Godzilla.
Fucking A. Well, this match was fun,
that.
y'all.
That was the
right,
Cody
your
Newbury
third,
magic right there. Thank
your
you,
third
Cody.
question in the category of kaiju. Who directed 1976's King Kong?
Fuck you and your director's questions. Multiple choice.
Is it A. Terry O. Morse, B. Ishiro Honda, C. John Gillerman, or D. Steve Miner?
It's gonna be right eventually when I say it. I'll say Steve Miner D.
That's incorrect. Lucas, a chance for a 1 point
Of
steal.
course it is.
Can I hear A through C again?
A. Terry O. Morse, B. Ishiro Honda, or C. John Gillerman?
Is it C?
It is indeed C for another point steal.
I heard an interview with Bridges a while ago. I think you mentioned it.
All right, your fourth and penultimate question here in round number 2J is thus: in 1933's King Kong, what do the travelers hear as they approach Skull Island?
I think I actually know this. This is a good movie. People should go watch this movie.
An ominous drum beat.
Oh my God! 2 points for Jay Burnz.
Well done, sir.
The answer we
Wow.
had written down was just drums, but we will take
I will
your
accept an ominous
fire
drum beat.
answer. Your fire answer.
Drums is the key thing we were looking for in that statement. Your
Well done.
final question in the category of kaiju:
Who scored?
what kaiju film focuses on an emergency cabinet assembled due to a monster emerging from the Tokyo Bay?
I'm gonna be so pissed if I get this wrong, because I don't think that. Fucking Godzilla.
Lucas, a chance for a 2 point steal.
God fucking damn it.
Is it-
We'll let you know it's not Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla. Spoiler alert.
Pacific Rim Uprising?
That is also incorrect. We're looking for Shin Godzilla, the 2016 Godzilla movie, Shin Godzilla.
Let's be clear. You could have told me anything. I would have believed you.
So let me bring up the wheel.
All right. At the end of Jay's turn, he has 7 points to Lucas's 10.
Okay.
And Lucas, your spin is up.
Your first spin is in, and it is Spinner's Choice.
Spinner's choice. What do you want?
Wow, okay.
Thank Wizarding World. For the first time, I finally get a category I really want.
Okay, I need to stop screen sharing. There we go.
Yeah,
And your Wizarding World questions. How many
Goodness.
Oscar nominated? No. Your first
Answer this
question in
question,
Wizarding
please.
World. Who voices Grip Hook in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone?
Warwick Davis.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question in Wizarding World. What spell does Voldemort tell Harry he has to mean it when he uses it?
Crucio.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. Who composed the score for Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban?
John Williams.
2 more points. Your penultimate question. What is the name of the brothers who held all 3
Peveril.
Deathly Hallows? That is correct for 2 more points. And your final question, which I'm sure you will have to take much time to consider. Who kills Nagini in Deathly Hallows Part 2?
Neville Longbottom.
2
more points.
Where the fuck were these gimmick questions,
And
Jimmy?
your winner, by way of knockout, Lucas Schildbach, with a final score of 20-7. That was an unlucky game for Jay Burnz.
See, Cody
Indeed,
Hunter?
it was.
Cody and Hunter, that's what you do to Harry Potter if you put it on the wheel as a strength on the wheel.
Wow, that's gotta be a heartbreaker for Jay there. Wow. All right, Jim, what were your thoughts on this one?
I think Jay will echo my sentiments in the Nico match that Kaiju is stupid. But other than that, if he hits Spinner's Choice and gets Wizarding World, it could have been different, but instead Lucas gets it and KOs him. So very unlucky game for Jay.
Absolutely. Jim, you want to conduct our post-match interviews?
We will start with the winner, the asshole, Lucas Steinerman. Lucas, how are you feeling after that round 2?
I feel great. It's nice to finally get a category I've wanted. I've played a lot of matches getting either the worst possible category or getting like medium to low value category. It was nice to get something I could really just open up on and dominate.
Yeah. Do you have any other thoughts, being that this was a very short match? Any other thoughts you have?
I'm weirdly angry at myself in this match. I think I should have gotten 9 in round 1. I fucked up the stupid thing. I flip-flopped and those wrote the wrong answer, and then one word in the fucking James Bond title. I feel bad, for Jay. It sucks to give you the guy who gets the shitty category. I've been there, and I don't think this was like his best performance. It was never going to be if you get Kaiju.
Right. I'll agree with you that Kaiju sucks. Let's go over.
I'm not allowed to say that because my team partner likes Kaiju, and Kaiju just helped me, so I can't say that.
Right. So let's go over to Mr. J, the unfortunate loser. Do you have any comments there, Jay? I know you probably aren't in the best of moods.
No, I'm really not, actually. I'm kind of incredibly fucking irate right now. Where the fuck were those easy questions? You gave the softballiest of softball questions in the Wizarding world. But I gotta know fucking Shin Godzilla? I gotta know...
I can agree with you about...
That is the stupidest category outside of James Bond and the fucking Fast and the Furious franchise to be included in...
Furious is good.
I don't think that they're bad movies. I don't think that... It doesn't matter. We can talk about that off air. I'm just a little irritated. Nothing but fucking props to the person who fucking beat me. I'm better than 0-2. This is on some bullshit, and if I fucking reach 0-4... I'm going to kill somebody.
Make it go.
Watch it live on Google Hangouts. I will involve you all in it.
I will decline that Hangouts invite, but thank you very much, sir. Do you have any other things to say before we go back to Mr. Coho?
Harry Potter can eat a dick. Just a big old fat one.
Awesome. Caleb, please take back over because I want to cook some beans.
All right. Well, while Jim goes ahead and cooks some beans, I'm going to say that was an unfortunate match for Jay. He is completely correct when he says he's better than 0-2. Lucas had a very good game, all the way down from a solid round 1 going 7 for 10 and having a perfect round 2. There was not much that Jay could do to come back from that when he spun a clear weakness for most people in this league. I would echo the I hate Kaiju sentiments 100%, which is I'm sure the front runner to get voted off the categories at the end of the year, which Luca and Paul and Robert will adamantly defend it in Fandom. But yeah, this was an unfortunate match, one that I'm sure Jay is gonna hate for years to come. Whereas Lucas is probably very happy with himself after this one, considering I believe this puts him up into the top 10 ranked competitors in Fandom with his performance today. But this has been Fandom Fight Singles, so I'm going to go throw it over to Plug, starting with our winner, Lucas Schildbach. Where can they find you?
Just look for me everywhere you'd want to look for Lucas Schildbach under my name. It's not that hard to find.
All right, Jay Burnz, where can they find you?
All the important people already know where to find me.
All right, and Jim doesn't like plugs, so I'll go over here and say...
No, actually, I'm going to say exactly what Jay said.
All right. He's going to say exactly what Jay said. You can find him holding the TV title belt and hosting and running Fandom TV and TV Throwdown right here on Multiplex Entertainment on Tuesdays. And you can find me right here on Multiplex Entertainment hosting Fandom Fight every Friday, Nerdgasm every Saturday, Multiplex Fantasy Football every Wednesday. That'll be coming back soon, and a new show, Jake Marangoni, that we'll be announcing next week. And it's going to be really cool. That will be up on Thursdays. As for me personally, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Caleb Coho. That's KALEBKOHO. You can also find me on YouTube, Caleb Coho, where I do music, Coho Productions, where I do videos pertaining to movies. And you can find my movie Chick Part 2 out on both channels right now to watch and make fun of it, or to actually give me a like and enjoy. And you can find my album Shoot for Teams with my group The Forks on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you consume your digital music. And apart from that, you can find me competing in all the leagues around here, playing trivia, helping out with jumping over on Take 3, appearing over there, appearing on Full Metal Media. But yeah, with that, guys, that has been Lucas, that has been Jay, that has been Jim, I have been Caleb, and see you all tomorrow.